Hello folks, Walking Widow here, and today I wanted to talk about realistic expectations for grief and mourning. This is from the book Understanding Your Grief by Alan D. Wolfelt Ph.D. Very good book. I would definitely recommend. So, realistic expectations for grief and mourning. These are honest, authentic realities you can hold on to as you journey towards healing. Number 1, grief is internal. Mourning is external. So grief is how you feel. Mourning is how you express it outwardly. You will naturally grieve, but you will probably have to make a conscious, intentional, and regular effort to mourn. That's kind of why I started TikTok and YouTube, to get my mourning out from grief. Number 2, your grief will be unpredictable. It will not likely progress in an orderly fashion. What's more, it will involve a wide variety of different thoughts and feelings. Number 3, you must welcome your grief and make it your friend. You need to feel it to heal it. Also, as you're working to befriend your grief, it will probably hurt more before it begins to hurt less. Number 4, crying and all forms of expression of grief and mourning are signs of strength. Number 5, having faith and experiencing deep grief can go hand in hand. Number 6, when someone you love dies, you not only suffer the loss of their physical presence, but you experience a number of ripple-like effects and losses. Your grief and mourning will impact you in all 5 realms of your experience: physically, cognitively, emotionally, socially, and spiritually. Number 7, special days like holidays, anniversaries, and birthdays naturally arouse your grief and are excellent times to mourn openly and seek support from others. Number 8, you have to say hello to your grief and all your thoughts and feelings of loss, a process that takes a long time before you can begin to find ways to say goodbye to that chapter of your life, now that that is over. Number 9, you will never get over your grief. Instead, you will learn to live with it. Number 10, you need other people to help you with and through your grief. You must accept their support, and you must reach for their support, both. Number 11, busy morning. Spending time and energy focusing on and expressing your grief is essential self-care. It's hard, necessary work. Number 12, you will always grieve for the person who died. You will probably experience grief bursts or little events that trigger your grief forever. But if you mourn openly and thoroughly in doses for as long as it takes, your grief will soften over time. You will not always feel this bad. Those are 12 realistic expectations for grief and mourning. It's true, you won't always feel this bad, but you have to put in the work. You can't ignore grief. You can't ignore mourning. You are not alone in your grief. You are not alone in your sadness. Reach out to other people for help, love, and gratitude.